Hey, if no one today has told you that you are loved, let me be the first. You are loved. Let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Marcel, and thank you for taking your time out to check out this week's episode of Talk About It. Today we're going to talk about accept or appreciate slash accept. All right. Fully understand you as a person and appreciate it. Accept, come to recognize who you are as a person and accept it. All right. When you can appreciate who you are as a person, and hopefully it's for the greater good, it gives you a better value as to what type of person you are and who you are. And then with that, you can accept that. When you come to that recognition, when you recognize who you are, you can accept that. And it's nothing wrong with that. Again, that gives you some type of value, which will lead us to next week. Since this is a part one, next week we're going to focus on value of self, because those things are important. Okay. Accepting who you are, and appreciating who you are helps you mentally, helps you move forward mentally. If it's something that you don't like about you, maybe that's something that you should work on so that you can better appreciate yourself and accept yourself. Sometime you're around people, they don't really appreciate you. They can't accept you because you haven't accepted or appreciated yourself, which in turn gives you no worth of value. But if you appreciate yourself, who you are as a human being, then, you can accept who you are. With appreciation and acceptance, that helps you move forward with a better mind state, regardless what anybody say or what anybody do, But you have to also be okay with who you are as a person. You have to understand who you are as a person and appreciate who you are as a person. Now, I may have repeated this. I've repeated this a few times, several times. The reason why I keep repeating this is because it's important. So that way you can move about your life regardless of what everybody or anybody say. Because you have some people who are just out here negative. They don't appreciate you. They don't care about you. And they will say things just to bring you down. That in turn affects your value. Because then sometime mentally, no matter what it is good you're doing, sometime mentally it plays a part on you. And you feel like you don't have any worth or value. Okay? But then again, we're going to focus on that next week. So again, appreciate who you are. If it's something about yourself that you don't like, then guess what? You need to work on that. When you work on that, that also helps you move forward. When you can look at yourself and say, man, I have some issues. I need to change that. You start working on that, then that allows you to go ahead and apologize to people and say, hey, you know what? You may have said something to somebody. You may have done something to somebody that you knew was wrong. But if you can correct that, that gives you even more appreciation and acceptance of self. Because then you can go ahead and apologize and move forward, knowing that you did the right thing instead of the wrong thing. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You have some people who have grown into a stubborn mind state, and they feel like if you apologize to a person, then you become some type of lower self person. And that's not how that works. It's about moving forward for yourself. so that you can do better for yourself mentally. But if you're stuck in a stubborn mind state, you find yourself in a revolving door going through the same thing over and over again, not really understanding why. Okay? The whole time to yourself, you think you have some type of value, not understanding because of your behavior and because your stubbornness, you have no worth of value at all. You become more of a harm than a help. Okay? Again, accept who you are. Appreciate who you are. Hopefully it's for the positive. It's for the better. In a situation where it's not and you know you're wrong, work on that. It's okay. Because it's better a living dog than a dead lion. Because the dead lion can't correct or rectify the situation. But that living dog have a chance. If no one today has told you that you are loved, let me be the first, and I'll see you next week.